I'm your friendly neighborhood Nman64, bringing you some more Pokémon Emerald as part of Throwback Thursday. In the last episode, we made our way here to the route next to Fall Arbor Town where there's a lot of soot. And in this episode, we are going to try to catch 2 new Pokémon that we might use for the team. You can decrease my accuracy all you want because I got what I needed from you. And now we switch to Scuttlebutt. Now, we are here to catch Skarmory. It is an extremely hard Pokemon to catch, but if we can manage it, it is a very high physical tank. And since it's part steel, it's got great resistances overall. In general, it's a great Pokemon. That is probably going to retire our, what's it call it? Our HM slave for a little bit, because they're not carrying their weight, unfortunately. Our HM slave is not carrying their weight. And we need that. We need that space. Alright, let's see if it's the first Great Ball. Nope. I was like, I know that ain't happening. I know that ain't happening. I ain't that lucky. Coliseum proved otherwise, but I ain't that lucky. Alright, another Great Ball. Yes, this Pokemon has an incredibly low catch rate, so that's why I'm not too concerned. I'm not too shocked that it hasn't been caught yet. But now I'm not going to risk any more hits, because now it's in red health, which means it should be a little bit easier to catch. And unfortunately for us, it's a little low leveled, so it's going to need some XP share time. But I think once it gets into the higher ranges, it should be one of our strongest attackers. One, two, buckle the shoe. Alright. Alright, we took care of Skarmory. A Pokemon that has a body and wings of steel. People in the past used feathers fallen from Skarmory to make swords and knives. Makes sense. It is steel, after all. I have no nickname for this thing, so we're gonna name it Steely Dan. Steely Dan. It's a terrible name, I know. It's a terrible name. Absolutely terrible name. But I'm not ashamed of it. I don't care. So, HM Slave, you've been neglecting your duties recently. I don't remember if we have to worry about cut up ahead though. On that route leading, I know we need Rock Smash, and we have Kaiju for that. All right, so we're gonna also build more soot up this time around. I should use a repel. I think I have a super repel actually. Now that I have my Skarmory, I don't need anything else on this route other than the soot, so let's see. I want the yellow one above all else because I know this game prefers to annoy me via confusion, but I also know that the Fire Gym likes to use Attract a lot, so if I could do potentially both, I would be very happy. Okay, let's just try to get all the soot we can grab. As much as physically possible. I think an entire amount of it is good for the blue flute. I don't remember what it is for the other ones, though. Hopefully enough. did a whole cycle trying to go get Skarmory before. And then we went and healed by the old lady, left for the old lady's house and all that crap. Nope, you're still a Spinda. But yeah, a low base power Pokemon team would be kind of interesting. Like you do Spinda, Farfetch'd, Watchog. I don't know. Oh, all that for 99. All that for 89 experience. Frickin' Slugma. Ugh. I don't remember what the other flutes do. I think the white flute repels Pokemon, and the black flute, like, summons them? Or something like that? Vaguely remember that. Not 100% sure. But like I said, those aren't the ones I'm aiming for, because, as I said, once we're at the Safari Zone, I think we're done getting Pokemon. We could go get another flying type in Meteor Falls at the end, near the end of the game, but by that point, it's kind of overkill. And don't get me wrong, overkill is like one of my middle names. But still. Endman Overkill 64, after all. That's my legal birth name. Just ask my parents. Just look at my passport, which by the way came in today. Well, yesterday. You know how excited I am? That means... Actually, when does this go up? This is episode 18, I believe, so 6 weeks. That puts us in April when this is going up. So that means... I will be about a month out from my Disney trip by the time this goes up. And the only thing standing between me and my Disney trip now is time. Which is always the nicest thing. In case you're wondering why a passport's important, for non-USers, the United States just has been trying to pass a law for years about you needing a special ID in order to fly on planes. They've been trying to do it for like 20 years now, and they finally got it through in 2025. So you either need a real ID, which is like an enhanced driver's license, or ID for people who can't drive, or you need a passport. And every time I've gone to the DMV to get my enhanced license, they're like, oh, the thing's down, so we can't do anything about it. I'm like, it's such a pain in the ass. So I decided near the beginning of last year that in December I was going to get a passport. And sure enough, I did. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, my passport should expire in December of 2035. Which means I can go on many trips. I can even go... I now have the legal ability to go annoy Mark in real life. That is the most beautiful thing about this. And the Spindas are pissing me off now. I'm trying to actively just get these last 4 things of soot. And these goddamn Spindas are being the most obnoxious things in the universe. They better be fucking shiny. Of course it's not. Oh my god, imagine having to shiny hunt every single Spinda combination. Oh my god, the guy would want to Persona 3 himself. Alright, let's see. Blue puts him to sleep. I want yellow. Thank you. So that was enough for the yellow flute. Do I have enough for the blue flute, out of curiosity? 180 steps for a blue flute. Okay. Yellow flute was what mattered. That's what we came here for. Now we hop over here. Hop, skip, and a jump. And there we go. Back to Fall Arbor Town. Now let's take a look at our newly acquired Skarmory. We got a really good nature for Kaiju, so I'm curious to see if we got a good nature for Steely Dan. Brave. Isn't that lowered physical defense? That's not that good. But I can live with that. I just needed to know better moves. If I need... Oh, you have an antidote on you. I don't need that, but thank you. Thank you, HM Slave. We are gonna bring Steely Dan into the party. God, I hate myself. Kaiju is gonna hold the XP. You know what? No. Kaiju is going to start earning his keep around here. Kaiju is going to give the XP share over to Steely Dan. Steely Dan, I guess Steely Danielle. She is... Oh my god, I didn't even spell it right. Motherfucker! Oh god, kill me. Okay, fortunately, the renamer is in Slateport, so next time we're there, I'll rename Stelly Dan. God, I'm so stupid. It's not even a good name, and I have to... You know what? Should I even fix it? Stelly Dan? Stelly... You know what? Stelly Dan. I'm gonna live with that. Stelly Dan. I'm gonna truck through that for the rest of my life. Stelly Dan. Actually curious. We did get the Dig TM. Do I have anyone who can learn it? Not even remotely close. That means my only real option to potentially learn it would be with Pokemon much later down the path. We got a fisherman here. You know, just let Kaiju handle it. I ain't afraid. I don't think we need Cut for this. I think it's just Rock Smash. But I guess we'll find out the hard way. Hi, Barboach. I can't use you because you're not a freaking flying type. Unlike Kaiju, who is. Thank God. Imagine this. Imagine my freaking my thing where it's like, oh, they changed Gyarados to Water Dragon for some reason. Whatever. Let's put Thrash up front. Actually, Dragon Rage now. There's no way that has 40 health there. I was gonna say. Stelly Dan. Oh, I'm stupid. I am 8 different brands of stupid. Alright, TMO5 for Roar. You're a good Poochyena. I know he says otherwise, but you're a good Poochyena. I guess Taboos. Come on. And of course, the frickin' fisherman looks away like a pleb. I'm trying to get multiple Pokemon experience, but you are making this difficult. Alright. Let's just thrash our way through this. Atta boy, Kaiju. Alright, what do we got here? Energy powder. Completely worthless to me. Do I want to do laundry tomorrow? I kinda don't. I kinda don't want to do laundry tomorrow. But I kinda have to, but I kinda don't. You know what? Nah, we're gonna sleep in tomorrow. I could use a little bit extra sleep. And that means tomorrow I can record Actually, tomorrow should be an editing day. I think tomorrow's going to be a big editing day. I was thinking, oh, I could do this, but I still have a lot of things I have to edit. So as much as I'd like to record more stuff, actually, I do need... I might have to do both, actually, because I'm thinking about it. I'm like, I need more Kingdom Hearts 2 footage at the moment, because this is being recorded on January 4th. I need more Kingdom Hearts 2 footage. Not drastically, but decently. But I also have to edit, because I need to edit Yu-Gi-Oh! Videos. I need to edit, I need to edit Pokemon Coliseum videos. And then once I know where those are ending, I can decide when we need to start work on Mystery Dungeon. I'm doing so much Pokemon this year. But you know what? It's fine, because I like Pokemon. And 30% of the time, Pokemon likes me. Alright, Stelly Dan. Stelly Dan. Oh my god. I'm gonna have a fucking field day with that. Alright, do we need Cut? That's Rock Smash, I know. I don't believe we need Cut for anything over here. Those are Persian Berries. And you are the other flying type we need. Okay, Swablu. Yes, Swablu is a flying type Pokemon that I plan to catch. Why? I don't know. Actually, I do know. It evolves into a really good Pokemon. And I murdered it. Good job, Kaiju. You protected me, Kaiju, so I appreciate that. Alright, so we know Swablu has either at exactly 40 health or below 40. So, yes, we are looking for Swablu, and I'm 90% sure we're going to use Swablu in this playthrough. Because if I don't, then I'm going to be tempted to use Salamence, and I don't want to use Salamence. Not because it's bad, but because it's broken, and then again, you also can't get it until, like, very late in the adventure anyway, so. Alright, let's battle this chick. Then we'll go for Swablu. And then we'll probably end the session here. I don't need this done for a little bit. I gotta edit Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't have to record more of this for a while. I just need to, we need to be finished with Dokapon. I swear to God. I'm gonna lose my mind. If we are not done with Dokapon Kingdom on Wednesday, I'm gonna lose my mind. We only have to do the secret boss and the final boss now. I think if the three of us combine our mediocre video game skills, I think we can beat it. Alright. Stelly Dan, you're doing good. Alright. Swap Butterfree in. Kaiju, you're doing good. But right now, I don't need you that badly. Actually, we should go over by the area over there, where we first found Swablu. Ooh, it's a girl. Our whole team can be girlies. Actually, no, Taboo's is a girl, too. Butterfree. God, you're freaking useless, Butterfree. But I'm gonna hold on to you at least until you get me what I need. We have a Pokemon we have to get after the 5th gym. That's gonna be... You've looked 3 times in a row. 3 times in a row. Let's go for 4. Come on, give me 4. 4! No, okay, fine. Alright. Normal flying. It will become Altaria, as all of us know. Which does become Dragon flying. And of course, level freaking 55 accuracy Sing hits me immediately, but they're friggin', oh, well, your stun spore missed 3 times in a row. Whatever. Bite me. How much does this do? Half health. Alright, good, we got this. And if Butterfree dies, she deserves it for missing 3 different frickin' things. Pokeball, let's go. And presto. Alright. A Pokemon that has wings like cottony clouds. After enduring winter, in which little food is available, Swablu flocks move closer to towns in the spring. That's why you're so close to Fall Arbor. What are we gonna call you? Since you have cloud-like wings, I'll name you after Cloud. We'll call you Stratus. Actually, wait. No. Better idea. Her name is Cirrus. I should do a cuter spelling of that, but whatever. I believe that is all the time we have today, unfortunately. So thank you guys for joining me. I'm your friendly neighborhood N-Man64. Hi, Lombre. You are not a flying type, so I can't use you. Join me next time when we continue on south of here towards Meteor Falls. Get some more experience, and maybe see how our new Pokemon are stacking up to each other. Until we meet again, my lovelies. Saya freaking Nara.